As is customary with studios out there, they start screening their films to the biggest critics from the biggest outlets first, and then it rolls out to other people. And what we're hearing from the early buzz from the early critics that saw it is that Morbius is, well, it's not good. It might be the worst of the Sony films so far. So I will be real with you, I wasn't expecting stellar reviews for Morbius. Like, I was expecting at least better than Venom 1 and 2, but it sounds like that's not gonna be the case. Essentially, what's happened is that one of the editors over from Geeks Worldwide shared some insight that he has from journalists who got to see the film. And he said that from what he was told, again, he's not revealing which journalists, is that the film is plagued with no consistency, it's boring and uncultured, has a few Easter eggs, a few good moments here or there, but overall, that it's bad. Now again, it's just one of those things, you never know how certain outlets are gonna go one way or another, especially when it comes to these types of films. You know, you don't know who's gonna review what product and what they're gonna go for. Specifically, if we look at recently the Batman, you know, everybody was pointing out one review where the critic was like, well, it's not friendly, so bad movie, right? And then everybody was coming after that critic with pitchforks, and when everybody pointed out, hey, maybe Brie Larson was right and you should get people that care about these films to review them, everybody kind of just shut up at that point. That could be the case here, right? It could be a certain critic that this film just isn't meant for. So again, we don't know till we start getting the official reviews, but I feel like everybody kind of expected this, because this film seems to exist out of nowhere, and out of the pure reason to just kind of maintain a hold on Sony's Marvel characters. You know, I've said it before, Morbius is one of my absolute favorite Marvel characters. I've told the story of how much this character means to me, and even me, like, I was questioning why this film would need to exist, and the fact that Morbius should probably only be like a supporting character at best and not somebody that's leading his own film. But again, Sony had to do what Sony had to do to be able to hang on to those rights, and this is the result of it. And it's going to be interesting to see what happens when the official reviews start coming out, because it's one of those things where you just don't know how this thing hits with audiences and how it hits with the critics. And again, I'm not saying everybody's going to hate it, because there's always those people that are like, you know, Venom and X-Men Dark Phoenix were really good because they're not like the MCU, and we have to love them. And you just kind of look at that and you go, boy, the standards are really low if you just like different, and it's good because it's different and not the popular thing. Again, that could be the case as well. It's probably going to be with some people, but overall, from what we're hearing, this thing is going to be mid-ground at best.